Without objection, the motion is agreed to.
The motion is adopted.
Tonight, Congress votes to reopen the government. The president signed that bill just 90 minutes ago, and the agreement puts an end to a 16-day shutdown and raises the government's borrowing limit, all at the same time. At 11 o'clock, good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Kelly Day. Those votes came just hours before a default on our debt.
The 16-day shutdown cost the economy an estimated $24 billion.
So here are the facts about the budget deal tonight. It funds the government until January 15th and raises the debt limit until February 7th. Budget negotiations will be set up between the House and the Senate in hopes of reaching a long-term deal.
There's a lot of work ahead of us, including our need to earn back the trust of the American people that's been lost over the last few weeks.
Now, the measure also strengthens verification measures for people who are seeking federal subsidies under Obamacare, and furloughed federal workers will receive back pay.
Here's the breakdown of how our Northwest lawmakers voted in the Senate. Jeff Merkley, Ron Wyden, Maria Cantwell, and Patty Murray, all Democrats, all voted yes on the bill. In the House, Suzanne Bonamici, Earl Blumenauer, Peter DeFazio, Kurt Schrader, all Democrats voted yes, as did Republican Jamie Herrera Butler of Southwest Washington. She voted yes. However, Greg Walden of Oregon, Republican, was the only no vote. And the end of the shutdown means hundreds of federal employees here in Oregon will soon be back at work.
That's right, and businesses that depend on them are more than ready for them to come back. Ken Body is live tonight outside the Federal Building, downtown Portland, with that part of the story. Ken?
Well, Jeff and Kelly, there are an estimated 28,000 federal employees in the state of Oregon. About 20,000 of them were furloughed, and now they're ready to get back to work.
It's been incredibly painful. It's been excruciating.
Amanda Schrader represents thousands of federal government employees, many of whom were furloughed during the shutdown and who are worried about how long it would last.
I have employees who told me that they have stopped payment on their houses and written to their mortgage companies saying, I don't know when I'm going to get paid again. I don't know what's going to happen.
The stalemate in Washington, D.C. not only affected federal employees, but the businesses that depend upon them.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see them, to have them back, to welcome them back in the store, and we want to have like this big, welcome back promotion.
Heather Wadley is a co-owner at Freshie Restaurant. One of their two locations is at Southwest First and Main, near many federal workers.
And the VA is in there, the DEA is in there.
The furlough saw Freshie's business drop by more than 25%. Heather was forced to reduce the restaurant's hours and cut back on shifts she could offer to her staff.
I know that it's been hard for them, and that's just, it really affects me that I have to tell them, hey, I don't have the ability to give you the hours that you deserve, but this is what we're going through, bear with it.
But even though the shutdown is over, federal employees in Oregon and Washington know that it's only a temporary solution. Their euphoria over going back to work tempered by the knowledge that they could be right back here again.
While they may have reached a deal today, we're looking at January 15th starting this whole thing over again.
Another impact of the shutdown, U.S. Attorney for Oregon Amanda Marshall furloughed 30% of her staff during the shutdown, 40% pay cuts for those that remain that were deemed essential employees. So with the wheels of justice turning again on the federal level, things are getting back to normal. We hope. Live in downtown Portland, Ken Body, KOIN 6 News.
Ken.